The number of times I've picked up a sandwich and I'm eating and I'm just covered in brake dust. It's fine. It'll wash out. It's fine.
I think the majority of the people that are going will have pasta or pizza. I'm more like a sauté person.
I wouldn't necessarily say that I always loved it. I can remember when I was younger, I would be screaming and crying on the floor. Didn't want to practice, didn't want to just play in general.
You can go ahead. Okay. Good job, Callie.
I'm one of the service managers, but also a wrench. So I'm in charge of both welcoming people in, triaging their bike, figuring out what their supposed problems are with the bike, and then describing to them how we're going to fix those problems. And then occasionally I am in the back actually wrenching and making things work again.
Cooking in restaurants, I started probably around 13 years ago. I'm coming from Greece, so I grew up in a big culture of cooking. Cooking was actually my hobby, and being an artist was my career. So when I moved here, I said probably I need to change it a little bit because it was going to be easier to make a new beginning.
I've been playing violin as long as I can remember. I started when I was 3. My parents noticed that I had perfect pitch, which is you can immediately identify what note is being played. So they kind of just put it in my hands. I kind of just took it from there.
I grew up playing with Legos, so I really liked just making things work with my hands. And then the bike shop said, just here, buy the set of wrenches. And then I got into more trouble with it. So I don't know, just being able to fix things.
Well, creating foods. Like I said, I was always involved with art. So it's a different type of an art. Taking ingredients and you're making something magic. So I like that. And I love to giving the opportunity to my guests to build great memories through the company they're coming to the restaurant, but we're providing an amazing food. And it's a part of their memories. They remember and they're coming back.
School of Music has been great. There can kind of be a sense of competition within students because there's kind of inter-school competitions where you're forced to play against your peers, and so there can kind of be tension or stuff like that. But I've found that the School of Music at Michigan's not really been like that. People are really supportive of each other. It's kind of cool to have a community where everyone knows each other and is friendly with each other and want what's best for each other as musicians.
Oh, I have so many scars from various bike incidents, whether it's, in fact, today, somebody came in with a pair of super rusty pedals, and they're like, can't get them. So you bring out the big wrench, and the way you have to do it, it inevitably puts your knuckles in very, very close proximity to their sharp chain rings. And the number of times you're getting it, and you push, and you get it, and the chainring goes right into your knuckles is always a bummer. Yeah, you're threading a fine brake cable through a frame, and you're waiting for it, you're feeling for it, and eyes closed, and you prick a thumb, and you're like, well, I got the job done, but blood, sweat, and tears, whatever works.
Well, I have all of that. When I started, I used to wear gloves size small, up to medium. So probably my hands and my fingers, they're changing. I have a little bit of different things, like a little bit of arthritis, a little bit of tendonitis at the time. So yeah, it's a lot of pressure that the muscles and the bones, and it's everything there. Like the 85% to 90% of my job is my hands. Really, really important for me.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty common for musicians to get injured, especially because it's very common to spend hours and hours every day practicing. So if you're practicing wrong or have tension in your hands, it's really easy to get injured. But violin is such a precise instrument that just the difference of a millimeter will change your intonation or how the violin sounds. So it's like, it takes a lot of time to be able to be consistent at where you put your hand.
Your hands are so sensitive to vibrations and to just hell, with some of our tools we use torque wrenches to make sure that bolts are tightened to the exact right amount, and once you've been doing it a while, you can actually feel that point in your wrist and in your hands, and 4 Newton meters, 5 Newton meters, 6 Newton meters, and the number of people are like, you should check that, and you check it and you're like, I was spot on.
I think the pressure that the job has, and when you're a chef, you're far away more different possibilities in many different things. You have a lot of people that you need to work with, different personalities. You have different tasks of your job, and you have limiting timing to do everything. It's like you're constantly under a clock. You need to do and keep moving and keep moving. So that's putting a lot of pressure in your mind, a lot of pressure in your body, and for sure in your hands.
Every note that I play requires a ton of thought into how it connects to the next note, or what emotion I'm trying to evoke. And there's so many different ways that you can accomplish that through your hands and your technique. And so oftentimes when I'm trying to play a certain section of music, I need to try like 5 or 6 different ways of playing it just to like figure out what it takes to be able to produce that sound that I want in my mind. So sometimes it can be frustrating because I really want it to sound a certain way, but like my hands, like for some reason I can't do it.
The internet is taking over so much, AI is taking over so much, but the internet can sell you a bike, but it can't fix your bike. It might have videos on how to do it, I mean, in all of this, but at the end of the day, we as mechanics can fix your bike and get you riding again, whether that's getting to work, getting to school, getting groceries, or racing. Face to face, let's chat. I'll show you how to do it properly. I'll show you exactly what it works, and just the ability to fix somebody's day without it being Amazon Prime in 2 days. I can do that with my hands.
It was hard in the beginning to transition. I was a graphic designer with my major on sketch, comics, cartoon, so that was I was working. But I realized that in both type of arts, I still had the same passion. I was taking something from nothing and I was creating something.
Like the best feeling when you're playing music is when you're in performance and you kind of realize like, okay, like I've put in the hours, like now it's time to actually do it. And when you get to the point where you're comfortable enough to like do whatever you want in the moment, your hands kind of just like take it from there, is like a very cool feeling. So I would say like you can get lost in like both directions. Like sometimes I'll be playing, I like shoot like what just happened, like I don't know where I am, or like, but other times it's like, wow, like I'm not even like thinking about it. I'm just thinking about like making music, and I've put in the work so that my hands can just do what I need them to do.